Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Friday. Fabulous Friday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. We're going to bring in my deck, the Journey to Union Oracle. We're going to bring in the Love Oracle, the Unicorn cards and the Ascension Oracle. And the reason why is because you may be seeing the numbers or a combination of them. 1, 2, 3, 4... 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's all a sign of progression, ascension, things shifting, preparing, getting ready for the next level of your life, getting ready for the next level of your journey, moving towards the next stage. So if you're in separation, you're moving back towards reunion. If you're in reunion, you're preparing for union, you're getting ready for whatever it is. I also feel this is a big message as well. If you're seeing progressive numbers in that way, that you could be going through something big in your life in general. So you may be going through a move, so perhaps you're moving to a new location or you're upgrading where you live. In other words, perhaps your home is bigger where you're moving to, you've got more land or more rooms in your house, that kind of thing, or that's something you're manifesting. Maybe you're getting a bigger vehicle. Maybe you're making improvements around the house. You could be getting promoted. You could have more money coming to you, more money in the bank. You're manifesting things. You may be using gratitude more. So I feel you're upgrading, you're stepping up, you're preparing, you're leveling up even more, which is also bringing a glow up for you, which is helping your person to level up to be with you. That's why we're bringing the Ascension Oracle in, just in case you're also experiencing anything physical at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? And pop that back on there. That's come out. What's the energy around you today? Okay, these cards are getting my attention here. And what's the energy around them today? What's the energy around them today? And what's the energy around the journey? Wow, okay. What's the energy around the journey? Okay. I'm going to take the ones that I feel they're coming out for a reason. So they are getting my attention. I was thinking that's too many cards, but they are saying, no, Liz, you need to take them. There are messages there for everybody. Okay, just check there's none under my seat there. There's another one. It's like these cards are coming out of nowhere to give you messages. You may be seeing stags everywhere as well, or a stag may come to you as a reminder of the promise of their transformation, that you are going to be in union, that's what's destined for you. So what's the message for you today? Straight out. What's the message for them today? And what's the message for the journey today? They may feel today like you're slipping away or you're slipping out of their fingers. They may feel that way today, and that could be causing some anxiety that you could also be picking up on. So what's the energy around you? There it is, flew out. What's the energy around them today? And what's the energy around the journey, please? There we go. Okay, I saw in which way they went then. Okay, so that's for them, that's for you, okay? That's for you, that's for the journey there. So the energy around you, what's the energy around them? I feel there's definitely strength coming in for you. And what's the energy around the journey? Ascension, symptoms, anything we need to know about? Thank you. Okay, let's see what's going on then. So for you, first of all, look at this, you're on the right path. So if you've been questioning that, if you've been asking, is it going in the right direction? Am I on the right path? Maybe you're even asking about other areas of your life, as I said, like a move or a job change or a career advancement in some way. Maybe you're wondering about your finances. You're on the right path. You may even be seeing 717. But especially if you're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4 or progressive numbers, even if you see like 6, 7, 8 or 9, 10, 11, it's still a sign that you're progressing. You may even have dreams where you're walking upstairs or you're going up in a lift, or perhaps you're even going down, but I feel it's more going up, it's progression, because going up is like to the next level. If you're going down, then that can be going deep into your thoughts, your psyche, trying to work things out. There may be some ego there as well. So if you're going down instead, if you're descending, or perhaps you are diving into the ocean, or it's about facing the unknown. But I feel the majority of you will be connecting with progressiveness, as in moving up, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, look at this, a move. Can't write it, can you? A move. This is why there's a move. So it's a moving energy. Now, obviously, a move can also be a house move. So I do feel there is a message there for those of you who are moving, that it's the right path for you, especially if you're a little bit doubtful about it, or you're in fear, or maybe you're overthinking it. A move is in the works for you, so it's the right thing to do. And again, this could be a house move, it could be a relocation or a change. It could also be you being shown that they are going to move to be with you. Maybe that's what you know inside. You're like, I need to prepare my home and clear the clutter and get ready because I know they're going to move in with me, or they're going to move to me. This could also be about them making their move. So there's going to be a move made soon. So there's going to be some kind of movement in the connection. That could be them reaching out to you or coming to you, or something else happening that perhaps you were waiting on, and you're on the right path. So if they're being indifferent right now, it's illusion, it's not real. Indifference is like acting like you don't care, pretending you don't care, wearing a mask. So just like fear, it's illusion. So don't panic if you're thinking, oh, my person doesn't care about me. You know the truth. Look beyond the mask they wear. Go within, because they are going to make a move. And I feel if they're acting indifferent right now, it's because they are planning on what move to make. You're definitely going through mirror work. So you could also be seeing mirrored numbers like 1221 or 1111 or 1331. You could also be going through some joint healing. So you may be having aching joints, maybe your knees are aching, or your elbows, or you're just feeling a little bit creaky. And that's because there is also a healing taking place to bring a movement in. So I am getting like knees and legs, because that's about the root chakra movement. But there is a healing taking place within the both of you to move forward. And that's why space is needed. And when space is needed, it brings a healing in. So space is needed to heal, but you may also feel a little bit lonely. It says, my loneliness is killing me when you're not around. So you may be feeling lonely, you may be missing them. I don't necessarily feel it's like a loneliness where you feel alone. If you do feel that way, just go out and perhaps associate with other people, or go out and like interact with someone. You can do that in a coffee shop, or on the bus, or, you know, in a parking lot, or in a shop, or, you know, just being around people, or spending time with friends and family, because loneliness, it can get to you. But obviously you're never alone anyway. So loneliness is really like a choice we make. We don't need to feel lonely, because we can surround ourselves with support, talk to our angels, go online, connect with someone like in this community here. But you're saying, I feel lonely when you're not around. So you may be missing that. So this space may be affecting you right now. And I feel you're also feeling their loneliness too. Okay, they're giving me by Britney Spears, the loneliness is killing me. Baby, hit me one more time. So you may hear that song as well. And look at this, we got definitely yes. So definitely yes, they're going to make a move. Definitely yes, they're going to contact you. You're not going to be lonely forever. So if you're thinking of a specific question right now, especially are you on the right path, it's a definite yes. Definitely yes, as the answer to your question is a strong yes. And I love that you've got a strong yes, because we've got hair growth. And hair growth is also about strength. Look at this, feeling stronger, healed, and ready to begin again. And if you notice that whenever we go through change, big changes, we want to cut our hair, or have a shave for you guys, or you want to cut your hair. Even me, I wear wigs, but, you know, I still cut my own hair sometimes. You know, trim it off. There's nothing wrong with my natural hair. I'm just going through perimenopause, so I don't want to colour my hair anymore. If you want to know what's going on with my wig journey, check me out over on Wigs with Liz. That's another story. But the point I'm making is, have you ever been in that situation where you perhaps feel like there's a big change happening, or you're perhaps feeling a bit stressed out and you just want to cut your hair off? You may find you're growing it longer now. So you may feel like you just want to grow your hair back, or you want to grow it longer. Or maybe, guys, you know, you're perhaps even growing a beard, or you're growing some facial hair, because it's bringing strength in. Think about Samson and Delilah, you know, that Samson, his strength came from his hair. So hair growth, so you may notice that. Perhaps you think, oh, my hair's been growing quicker, or it's getting more lustrous. Or maybe you just feel like you've got thicker hair, or your hair's looking good. And it's like, you know, you just stepped out of a salon, ladies. That's maybe how you feel. Or maybe if you wear wigs, or you're going through hair loss or alopecia, or if you've been through cancer or something like that, you could be wearing a longer wig like I am, and that may be making you feel really good. Perhaps you've gone from wearing short wigs to long wigs, or you've gone from having your hair short, perhaps you're growing it a bit longer, or you're thinking about it, and you're perhaps thinking, why? And it's all a sign you're on the right path. So don't worry if you're not growing your hair. If you think, no, I like my hair the way it is, it's a sign of power. You're going to feel it's healthier. Maybe you just love the smell of it when you wash your hair. You're just feeling better. And they give me as well in South Pacific, I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair. So you may just be getting rid of the struggles, you're surrendering, you're giving it to God. And I speak about that in today's members reading as well. We do a reading with the wood snake and connect with the energy of the wood snake. It's all about surrendering to the process, which is powerful. So you got a definite yes. And it's really powerful because when I picked up the unicorn cards for the journey and for your cards, and I feel they're both connected because they both fell on the floor, we got you'll know in the morning. So some of you may even know in the morning, which means tomorrow morning when you get up. So whenever you're watching this right now, tomorrow morning when you get up, or maybe even this morning, because it may be the morning for some of you watching this right now. For those of you in the US, you may be watching this first thing in the morning. You'll know in the morning. You may just know it's a yes or you're on the right path because you're seeing the numbers. Perhaps you're seeing 717 or 1, 2, 3, 4. You just know. You know things are shifting. I'm going to talk about this in a moment. So the energy around your person today, it's up to you. Look at this. They know it's up to them. And they are saying, I wish I could feel your body close to mine. And they know that it's up to them to make a move, which is a definite yes, there's a move coming in, because they want to feel your body close to that. And this is really powerful and potent because we've been speaking in the masculine check-ins that I've been doing on a Tuesday and a Saturday, so I'll be doing one tomorrow as well, about them wanting to feel your body and connect with you. They're saying you're so beautiful inside and outside. So they are thinking about you very powerfully today. You're on their mind. They're thinking about the way you look and the way you are, that they find you very attractive, very gorgeous, beautiful, handsome. And they also find you beautiful on the inside as well, your heart, the person you are, that you are kind and loving and generous and gentle and strong. They love that about you, so they're drawn to you. So they know it's up to them now to move forward and take action, because this is why you may be feeling lonely as well, because you know it's up to them to do it, and that may be driving you a bit mad. But the angel's saying it's a definite yes, they are going to make a move because they want to feel your body close to their body. They're saying, imagine, this is what they're imagining. So they're in their head, they are fantasizing, visualizing, thinking about you. It says, what would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? So their wish right now is to actually feel you close to them, to spend some time with you. And how they feel is that you are beautiful inside and outside. You make them feel beautiful inside and outside. So this is also how you make them feel. So when they are with you, when they are loving you, holding you, talking to you, feeling your presence, they feel beautiful inside and outside. And this is what they're wishing on. They're wishing upon a star. So many of them are seeing 1111 because the universe is getting their attention, saying it's time to take action. Make a wish and expect the very best. So they want to come forward towards you. That's their wish, that's their dream. Many of them are actually manifesting by the way you reaching out to them, but that doesn't mean you should. But they are rewiring their brain. They are hearing it in their brain. Their mind is guiding them to do something. It says the way we store and process information. So many of them are processing the information that's stored in their brain. Illumination through the crown chakra changes beliefs and how the body and mind operate. Fighting these changes can lead to pain and disease. So if they're having any brain issues, like they're feeling tired or drained, or they can't work the words out, or maybe they're just feeling fatigued, they've got a headache or pressure, it's because they're rewiring their brain. So what I'm feeling with this is the ascension that's taking place is like a rewiring, which is really powerful because you're experiencing more strength. So your ascension symptoms, even if you're going through ascension symptoms, and we have got some coming through for the journey, so that could be more physical things, but you're feeling stronger, wiser, more in control, and they're having their brain rewired so they can actually take action because they know as much as they want you to do it, they know it's up to them. So the energy around the journey, yeah, so we've got the physical things. Let's go through this first of all. What triggers you is helping you. That's what you need to know. So if something is triggering you right now, it is helping you. The separation will end. So rise above the drama. Okay, the silence is actually helping. Your patience is a powerful thing. This is why all these cards came out. And I was like, they've got to come out because it's like they're telling a story. They're explaining the narrative of the connection. They're saying your patience in this silence is a powerful thing because it's helping the separation come to an end. Rise above the drama. If you're being triggered, it's healing you. Especially if you're gaining any weight or you're going through excess weight or heartburn or you're feeling a bit cold. Cold is connected with loneliness. When we feel lonely, we can feel cold. We can feel left out in the cold. We get heartburn when there's anger there. We put weight on when we feel we need comfort. And we feel like we need more comfort, like a comfort blanket. But I'll do these in a minute. So again, joint mission realised because you're manifesting your dreams. And what you're manifesting is communication to clearly communicate. And the communication ahead, they're going to make that move to communicate, to tell you how they feel. And you're going through a joint healing, remember, which came out in the other cards. So there's a joint healing taking place. You're mirroring each other. Things are shifting. So communication is ahead. Your twin flame is waking up. Maybe they're actually waking up at this moment, which means they're actually getting out of bed at this moment you're watching this video. Or they're waking up to the signs and they know they need to choose peace, to choose joy, to choose to reach out to you, to choose to be with you, to choose themselves. And they're also experiencing both masculine and feminine energies, and so are you. And you experience both energies before union because you're aligning with both energies, you're a light worker and you're understanding the higher realms. And when you look at things in a higher way, which means you observe the journey, you pay attention to the signs you see, you look at it through the lens of love, not fear, you recognise that you actually are the most important thing in their life. So even if they don't seem to be prioritising you in the physical world, which means they may have other things they've got going on, they could be busy with work, finances, they could have a karmic partner, they may not be reaching out right now, because you're constantly on their mind, that makes you their priority. Because you're the first thing they think about in the morning, the last thing they think about at night, and all the times in between, and that makes you a priority. You just need to look closer. My emotions for you have always been intense. So you've both had these feelings for each other. They've always been intense. In fact, they're intensifying now. Only you can see through me. So you see beyond the mask they wear, you see the truth. And they also see into you how beautiful you are inside and outside. And I've been thinking about the last time I saw you. So I feel there's definitely mirrored energy where you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you, and you're both missing each other. That's why you'll know in the morning, because many of them are going to reach out to you in the morning. They could reach out this morning. It says when you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. Remember, they are waking up to the fact that they need to choose you by choosing themselves, which leads to you. They need to make decisions in their life and move forward the right way. So if they are feeling cold, it's because they're missing you. If you're feeling cold, it's because you're missing them. And when we feel cold, that's another reason we can gain weight, because we want to feel warmer. So excess weight is a comfort blanket. The need for safety and protection, call on Archangel Michael for assistance. Shield yourself from heavy energies and affirm, I am safe and protected, all is well in my world. So if you feel like you've gained a bit of excess weight and you're not sure why, perhaps you're eating the same, or you haven't really done anything differently, instead of panicking and running to the gym, just affirm that you are safe, call on Archangel Michael, and the weight will drop off. This reminds me of when my dad passed away in 2000. I went up 3 dress sizes because I was eating and eating and eating, not because I wanted to eat and eat and eat, or I was being greedy, but because I was trying to heal myself, because I was dealing with his death and his passing, and back then I didn't really understand how to handle it, so I was overeating to try and compensate for the loss. And then once I actually recognised what I was doing, the weight dropped off again very quickly. So if you feel that you've put a bit of weight on, or maybe you notice your person has, it can be to do with loneliness. And cold says craving warmth, love and romance. So you may not necessarily be feeling cold, but you may be craving the love and the romance right now, or you may have bitter thoughts towards a karmic partner, or even towards your twin, or even towards yourself, because you may feel scorned or betrayed in love. So create inner warmth through gratitude, forgiveness, and self-love. And for my angel seekers watching and my membership as well, we're working on gratitude right now. So if you want to become an angel seeker today, we're doing a gratitude series right now to raise the vibration. But work on forgiveness, self-love, be grateful for everything. And that will release any heartburn, because heartburn is also about resentment. It's about those pent-up emotions that you may be holding in. Definitely they go through resentment because they resent themselves in the situation. So resentment is about releasing, like the heartburn is the way we release the pent-up energy, and we can do that through repeated screaming to clear it out. So if you've got a heartburn, or your person has, instead of perhaps having Gaviscon or some heartburn remedy or some indigestion tablets, have a good scream, or sing a song at the top of your lungs, or let something go. Maybe punch your pillow, do some exercise, or cleanse your sacral chakra. But having a good scream will really help. So heartburn can also be about frustration, need, longing, desire. And there really is a longing for each other coming through today when I'm connecting with the cards. So big, powerful changes ahead. And many of you will know in the morning what to do. They'll know in the morning what to do. And this is really powerful as well, especially as we move forward, with the timing that we're on. So obviously where we are today, it is the 14th. So as we prepare for the new moon on the 20th. So I feel again, this is energy shifting as we get ready for the new moon. So I hope this helps. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.